start out by telling you something that I've never said before, and it's true every time I speak, and this is what I love to do the most. I've said that a lot of times, is I'm nervous, you know, and I've been nervous for the last hour. Yeah. And I thought, why am I nervous, you know? I mean, I've spoken in front of 1,000 people multiple times. There were 1,200 people on the phone call Monday night. Why do I get nervous every time? And then I realized, it came to me, something I'd never recognized before. The answer to my why question is in this room. And that's why I get nervous. I have got to be there for you. I have got to be there for you because you are my why. Now, you know, people exaggerate what I have and all that stuff to some extent, but it is true I've made millions and millions of dollars. That is not a lie. And I've spent a lot of my life having my why question be the new car, the new house, the new boat, you know, a lot of my life doing that, more money, and that was fine, there wasn't anything wrong with that, but it never created a sense of fullness, a high level of self-esteem. It never brought tears to my eyes. I mean, never. I never cried when I bought a new car because I was feeling so welling up on it. Never. But I can think about conversations I've had with people in this room and other people in the business around this room, and I well up in tears. You know, and for me, and I don't want to make this all about me and my feelings, but I just had to start with this, you know. For me, it's not just you know, the people that are making the business happen that are in this room. It's two of my sons. It's my fiance, who's the love of my life, and really, the people in this business who have become my best friends. Now, I'm getting married on July 6th. I could not invite reps. I couldn't because there'd be no end to it. So I just could not. But I did invite the other group of people that are my dearest and closest friends. So we have 60 people coming. 50 of them are NAP employees. You know, because this is what my life is about. So what is the purpose of saying this other than to make me a little less nervous? The purpose is what I want to convey to you today is what this opportunity means to me, what it means to be an entrepreneur, what it means to have success, what it means to take that step past the illusory door into self-sufficiency and independence of both lifestyle and thought and financial. What does that mean? What does that look like? And what are we offering you in terms of tools to do that? Well, first of all, we have a very successful company. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about our management team or, you know, all the wonderful accomplishments. You guys know we started 3 years ago. We've got 260,000 customers in 8 states. I don't probably need to say much more than that. And the other thing is this, from my background, and I know most of you know enough about me, I know what success looks like. I know what it feels like when you're heading in the right direction. People say, well, will we be a billion-dollar company? Stephen Branch said that. Let me ask you a hypothetical question. If you're in a car and you're going 75 miles an hour, and you have no brakes, and there's a brick wall right over there, have you already hit that wall?
Yeah.
Yes. If you're diving off the diving board, and your form is perfect to hit that water, but you haven't hit it yet, have you hit the water perfectly?
Yes.
Yes. We are a billion-dollar company. So, the opportunity to work with a company that is already hugely successful, that has a destiny that is clear to everybody that pays attention, is right here. So what does that opportunity look like, and what does it look like compared to other things that we've seen in our life? And that's what's really important. Is it worth it? You know, does it have any real value? I mean, there's lots of different answers to the why question. I think we have you know, part of our offering has a good answer to that why question for just about everybody. It's amazing. I mean, if your why is helping the world, we got it for you. You know, if it's driving money to charity, we got it for you. If it's helping your family, we've got it. If it's just helping a bunch of people you don't even know and changing their lives, you know, come on board. We've got all the why questions answered. You just have to figure out which is your why question. But as far as opportunities go, I spent half of my 33-year career as an employee. And then, of course, you know, my working life started before I got into the oil business, because I was 30 when I got into the oil business. So I know what it's like to be an employee. And I know why people are attracted to this business, to our business, who have been employees. Because when you're an employee, one of the things that happens is you're answering to somebody else. You're in an environment where oftentimes you should be promoted, but you know, your boss likes somebody else better who doesn't do his job as well. You're not getting paid what you should be paid. You know, you're dealing with people in the organization above you with all kinds of character defects sometimes. And rewarding jerks and punishing good people. It's a mess out there. It is not a meritocracy. Oftentimes it's not fun. And guess what? If you do a splendiferous job, what do you get, a 10% raise in a year? You know, maybe after you've been on the job 10 years, you might be making 30% more than you made before. Okay, so if money is your why question, let me tell you about NAP. At NAP, there's the opportunity to get a 100% raise, not after a year. You get a 100% raise after 6 months. You get another 100% raise 6 months later. You can keep getting 100% raises. The sky is the limit here because of one very important thing. You are not an employee. You know, you are, in a very real sense, a business owner. We have, because the answer to my why question and our management team's why question is you, that's motivated us to do certain behaviors. And one of those behaviors is to create a pristine opportunity that is real, that you can depend on, that is better than anything you've ever seen, that's fair, that's ethical, that's moral, that has the possibility for viral growth, that's simple, I don't want to say easy, but that's simple, with marvelous tools provided to you to work with it, that nobody can lose money at, that you don't lose friends, you don't hurt anybody. We have put that together and provided that, you know, for all of you because you're important to us. Yes, do we want to make money? Well, of course we want to make money, but it's not the primary thing. When you have a why question, there's a lot of other things that happen as you pursue that thing that you desire. And of course, one of the things for us is, as we're successful, yes, there's a lot of money for all of us, and that I would guarantee you, the answer to most people's why questions, they want financial independence. I know it's Denny's. There's no question about that. He emphasizes that a lot. And that's great, because I think that's the most important thing. You know, they say money doesn't buy happiness, but when you can't pay your bills, you're not very happy. When you can't buy your children the things that they have their hearts set on, you're not very happy. And when you can't fulfill your own desires, you're not very happy. So, you know, make no mistake about it, we're not a charitable organization. We're also we're a not just for profit organization. We give 20% of our profit in the network away to charity. So our hearts are in the right place, we're putting our money where our mouth is, but we are a profit-making business and we're introducing to you a profit-making opportunity. So we're talking about what it's like to have a normal job. I mean, so you're very limited normally in your upside in a normal job. Oftentimes you have no choice to continue to do it long after you stop liking it. Your time is not your own. In our economy, if you need more money, which most people do, there isn't the opportunity to get more hours at your job. Part-time job totally destroys your family life, and it's just another job. If you're not terribly unlucky, but actually as unlucky as someone I met yesterday, you could work for a corporation that used to offer lifetime jobs, Coca-Cola, fantastic corporation, and get laid off in a restructuring. Because there is no security in corporate America. There just isn't. It doesn't work like it used to work when I was a kid. There are no lifetime jobs. So at the end of the day, we have the illusion of security in a job that oftentimes we don't like, that doesn't pay us enough money to fulfill our desires or sometimes even pay our bills. And, you know, and we stay there. And we stay there because we don't have another opportunity, you know, that's better.